Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you to craft bleed one-handed weapons. You can expect to get something like this, 480 PDPS with calling and bleed on multi. You want to start to craft on a royal axe or a siege axe. Siege axe is gonna be better for mapping, but for straight up damage, probably royal axe is better. And as recommended base, you probably want to go for Elder 83. Anything over 83 is gonna lower our chance of hitting the mods we want, so just stick with 83 if you can. But if it's higher level, it's not a big deal. You want the first step is spamming deafening essences of contempt. If you're happy with anything above tier 2, the average amount of essences is gonna be 44. If you only want to hit T1, you're gonna have to spend around 87. What I recommend doing, if you hit anything like T2 or above, if you don't want it, just sell it and just buy another base because the base is gonna be cheap probably. If you, whenever you essence, you don't have a prefix other than the essence mod, you could also suffix to prefix depending on the cost of the beasts or of the opportunity cost. Maybe you have them in your menagerie and you don't use them, you can just use them there. And you want to keep essence spamming until you're hitting fizz damage essence. This is guaranteed every time, and this is 1 in 87 for T1 or 1 in 44 for tier 2. Fizz damage over time multiplier for bleed with this weapon. If you have a bad prefix, for example here we have fire damage, you want to prefix to suffix once, or if all of the 6 mods are full, you annul once and then you prefix to suffix once. If you annul one suffix, this has a 1 in 3 chance of success, as we have 3 prefixes and we only want to get rid of 1, which is fire damage. If you break it, you can just go back and repeat this step, but you want the 2 important mods clean with the prefix open, so we can continue the craft. Before going forward, you want to make sure that you have a suffix open, a suffix full, like all of the suffixes full. So you want to craft avian or like any cheap aspect if you can on your weapon. This is like a cheap alternative to slamming the weapon, or yeah, so basically you just fill up all your suffixes like this for free. It's like 10c. The prefix, you for getting the last prefix you want to unveil, and since we prepared the weapon to have 1 open prefix and full suffixes, we only do 1 iceling, and this will always give us a veiled prefix. These are the list of mods that you want to look for. Anything with percent fizz damage, 120 to 139. There's 4 different mods and each of them has 37% chance of unveiling. So it's pretty common. You most likely will always hit one of these mods. If you're really unlucky and you don't, you can always annul once and then 1 prefix to suffix. This has a 1 in 3 chance of saving the item again. And only prefix to suffix if you annulled a suffix. If you annul the prefix, you don't need to do this step. So you have a 1 in 3 chance of saving the item. If you save it, you can unveil again and get something like this on the second attempt. Like if you get unlucky on the first one, on the second one you should probably hit it. Like the chance is really high of hitting one of these mods. To continue the craft, you want to clean 1 prefix. You want to clean 1 suffix, so you do reforce keep prefixes, so that our prefixes are protected because of reforce keeping prefixes, and the suffixes get rerolled. And basically what this does, it just gives us a free suffix open to work with. Once we have a suffix open, you can just craft prefix cannot be changed, and you can do reroll physical or reroll physical plus. The weight of calling strike is 1000 out of the pool of all of the physical mods, which is 8000. So the average is gonna be like 1 in 8. But if you do for physical more common, it's probably about like 6 to 8. And this costs 2 exalts each try. And if you get really unlucky, this might be really expensive, but you can also keep like other stuff. Like if you're hitting T1 attack speed or something really good as a suffix, you can just keep it instead of going for calling strike and just sell it and go again probably. As a second suffix, you probably want to just block strength if you don't already have a second suffix from this step and you just only have Calling Strike, you probably want to craft like strength or an attribute or some res, and you just slam once. If you hit something like attack speed, you can always craft like accuracy plus quality or anything plus quality to get slightly higher PDPS. But if you hit something terrible instead, like 1 mana on kill, you can just craft attack speed plus quality and you're pretty much done. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know what you want to see in the next one.